The Goa Convention of Workers, comprising the major trade unions of Goa, has expressed their resentment over the increase of the minimum wages from Rs 103 to Rs 150 per day. Pressing on the demands to raise the wages to Rs 275, Goa Convention of Workers said that it would launch a joint agitation across Goa to protest against the inadequate hike in minimum wages.
Goa Convention of Workers has condemned the unsatisfactory hike in minimum wages by the state government. The workers claim that this was done without proper study and with no consideration of the guidelines of the Supreme Court.
All trade unions are unanimously opposing this declaration. It is yet to be notified, but we are making known this government our protest. We are informing that this is inadequate, most unscientific, done without proper study, proper scientific study, without taking into consideration the guidelines which are set by the Supreme Court of India.
General Secretary of the All India Trade Union Congress, Christopher Fonseca, lambasted the government for ignoring the recommendations of the economist from Goa University.
The expert said the minimum wages ought to be 188 rupees. It has been wrongly reported in the committee that the expert has said 175 rupees. They should have gone at least by the expert opinion, which we opposed. We are totally opposed to that because that expert has not taken the ground realities into account. The report of the expert is not at all scientific. Given this background, that there is a scientific basis to determine minimum wages, the government of Goa, the Labour Minister, the Labour Ministry has utterly failed and thrown the report and especially the findings of the expert through winds. It has denounced its expert, it has kind of rubbished its expert and said the minimum wages will be 150 rupees.
Mr. Fonseca said the Goa Convention of Workers had demanded minimum wages of not less than Rs 275 per day for unskilled workers.
So we are protesting. Goa Convention of Workers has decided to oppose this. We have already written to the government our total displeasure at the revision of the minimum wages from 103 to 105, and we have said immediately the government should act to ensure that the minimum of 275 rupees for unskilled workers is declared.